Hello everyone, Andrew Bermudez with Digsy AI. Welcome to another episode of Best Sales Practices and Cold Calling Techniques that Work. Today I want to revisit something that we recorded a very old video that a lot of the viewers have been writing me about that's working really effectively for them. So we're actually making the version 2.0 of this. And it's how to get people who you cold call and leave a voicemail to return your call. Now, the interesting thing on the facts is that approximately 4.85% of voicemails are returned, and sales reps usually spend about 2,050, 2,077 hours leaving voicemail. So what this tells you is that if you make 100 calls and you leave voicemail every time, you're probably not going to get a response. So that's actually a really bad number. So one thing that we do at Digsy and that I've done throughout my sales career is kind of hack this thing. And it's how do I get somebody to respond my call? And it's a really neat trick, which is make it easy for them to respond. Most people are actually, they feel guilty about not responding to voicemail. We all hate the blinking red light on our phones or on our little iPhone or smartphone that shows a little bubble there. So what the neat trick that I found out is simply this. After you leave a voicemail, during that process, tell the prospect that, hey, you're going to be sending an email to make it easy for them to respond, that you'd love to connect with them. And when you hang up, all you have to do is write an email to that prospect that says voicemail in the subject line. And then just write something to the effect of, hey, Bob, hey, Jane, just left you a voicemail about X, Y, and Z. Wanted to see if I can talk to you about this. So make sure that you have some compelling content and that you'd like to discover whether it's an opportunity to enhance your business or whatever your value proposition is. So that's actually a really good trick. And what we're going to do is at the bottom of this video, you're going to have a link to where you can actually download the email template that I use, that I send out. And usually most of the time people will respond right away. I've got some of our Digsy AI customers who have watched the old video who are telling me they're getting very high response rates, over 20%. So, very interested to have you try it out and see if it works for you as well. So leave us a comment. If you like this video, make sure to throw a thumbs up. And we also have a newsletter. Subscribe to the newsletter. There's a link at the bottom. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm also going to share with you in the link description a link to that email template that I mentioned. And what I would suggest is that you copy that and create it, maybe a shortcut in your Outlook, set it up as a new signature so you can just drag and drop it and you can just fill in the subject line. There's actually a really neat way to do this on Digsy AI. For those of you that use it, this will be a great tip. And for those of you who don't use it, you can get a quick demo of that. So I'm going to show you how I leave voicemail for somebody, and also I'm going to show you how we quickly follow up with an email and then move on to the next prospect. So let's go right now. All right, so I'm going to show you how we can do this voicemail follow-up very quick. So with Digsy AI, I can quickly call, and I can call from my desk or I can call from my landline. I'm going to call from my cell phone. And what this does is actually helps me auto dial the prospect. So this moment is Nick at Broadcom Corporation, and as soon as he picks up, so let's say for example I got voicemail, and the system will automatically say that I got this. It says how many calls, and I'll do voicemail. I'll go left voicemail. Here I can set a follow-up date, so I can do it here, and then I can just click save. And then what I do is I can quickly, that automatically logs the activity that I left a voicemail for him. And what I can do is I can just click on his email address, and I can actually set up templates and just grab my voicemail follow-up template. Hey Nick, just left you. Are you around to chat? That's my email that I sent. I'm going to click send. And the neat thing about this is now the email's been sent, and if I go to my sent items, I can actually see that in my Outlook or my Gmail that the email is there, and it's also there, and any incoming mail from that prospect will also get processed in here. So that makes it really easy for me to leave a voicemail for Nick, send him an email following up on that voicemail, and then what I can do is I can move on to the next prospect. So I hope that helps you out, and we'll catch you at the next episode. Thank you.